getting pushed in, but going back to the Rumble thing, against the Aatrox.
Boy.
Okay, hold on.
Gonna have to hold that doll. We gotta dive down here. The double knockup coming on in, but Effort is gonna be the first one that goes down, and Teddy goes down too. They tried to set up the dive. Okay. Interesting choice of words as well, as in comes Cuz. Really gonna go in with that flash. He's not wasting any time.
Be careful. I have W, I have W.
Yeah, they just stand in the W. And that was really what saved them. Lens didn't have to say anything else, except nice at the end.
Yeah. Inside of the jungle. As Effort looking for a trade. Now, Vista and Lehens are failing to crash. Faker behind. Now, both of them do have flash. No, Roach is dead.
Kive is just going to try to go in and kill him anyway, as you are dead. And they're trying to go for the 1-for-1, but it's absolutely not going to happen, as Hanwha Life are just going to rotate up to the top side. Extremely questionable play here, as now Cuz in a world of hurt already on top of that one, as Kive going to pick up another kill.
It actually was very close. So right here, he's not pressing Q for the accelerated movement speed towards the Mordekaiser that forced the flash initially. Mordekaiser responds with flash, you respond flash E, and then can probably end up even saving Superplex for the Jarvan, but he gets really low. It doesn't quite matter though, as Temp comes up with the equalizer, and then Haymaker knocking Jarvan right into next year, as the coaches rejoice, except for Nofe.
Yeah, but loses more than half his HP, and they are going to die the back.
No. And
now
the
Haru.
turret.
Yeah.
Turret's going to die. Death Realm's going to come out, but no, Roach is dead.
Yeah, they don't even have to wait for the turret to go down. They're just going to 2-on-1 him as Death Realm comes in. Kive is more than...
Black Cleaver now complete. And so we just take a look at this. Rift Herald comes in, Superplex right next to Shelly. Roach tries to cast the Death Realm, it just doesn't even matter. He is just too far behind. Horse Dragon Soul they could roll against this Hanwha Life.
Trying a 2v1 here onto Faker. Lots of damage already coming out as the flash comes in from Kive.
Part of the game where you'll notice. Okay, hold on.
All right, another play down on the bottom side. They're going to lock down Lehens. That was not a flash that you want to go for. Follow-up engage here in the mid lane. Jarvan doesn't do much, but will get the flash away from Tempt in the 2-on-2. Roach just a very sad Mordekaiser right now. Does have the Jarvan nearby, but look at Jarvan's health as they go into the Death Realm.
Why would you Death Realm?
You know, effectively locks Roach in with him. He decides he wants to try to survive for as long as possible. He's going to get locked in as
10 centimeters away from him? When that was actually going on, I have no idea what was just going on. Solar Flare cast, bullseye on the Lehens.
It's a Philios
and really, Teddy and Effort, they're going to have to
follow up with that Solar Flare. As, okay, Vista, you got to be careful of that. As Sniperino, down you go. The TPs come in. They want to try to punish them here, but Teddy does have that flash, but the damage coming out from the set is going to put him in the death chamber. Down will go Effort.
It's going to help close the gold gap.
Really just unloading here onto Teddy.
Yeah. You know, fighting the good fight.
Also, well, Effort might just die here as he's going to get taunted over the wall. As Stopwatch, a pretty fun ability, or item rather. And the snipe not going to come in. People will be people. As we are in here onto the Mountain Drake, they have decided now is the time to fight. As T1 do not want to let this third Mountain Drake go the way of Hanwha Life. Faker trying to get that engaged, but in goes the set into the backline.
Backline
Huge amount of damage, and Teddy just disappears on top of this. That set is huge in this game. There was nothing he could do. He didn't even flash away. He died so fast. As, well, Rumble died, but on the backside, Leona also will go down. As some people are doing the Mountain Drake, some people are diving the mid turret, as Haru does have that stopwatch Kive. Oh no.
Well, I'll talk about that right after the replay. So let's take a look at this. This is the exact engage I talked about earlier on. The Superplex direct backline access with the equalizer set, reaching Aphelios, and no one can peel for him. Aatrox, Mordekaiser, you don't have enough damage to just be in the backline and try to trade backline for backline and then do a stand against Set and Diana, who are gunning for your AD carry. And so right here, it was beautiful. Turret aggro being locked up by Cube, using that Haymaker shield as well to juggle with the stopwatch. Missed out on bonus resistances, so...
Okay, here we go again. Cube trying to lock on to that backside as Haru gonna pull him in as well. Going into that one. Tip coming in from behind, doing that first damage onto Teddy. Has the stopwatch available. Teddy, though, is gonna survive. Haru going down on the backside. Isn't gonna matter, though. Doesn't look like it as Mordekaiser trying to go 1v4. In goes Faker, but he underestimated Cube as he's still a monster, and Vista had enough room to be peeled for.
There's no reason to fight. If we take a look at this, Faker's actually the one that pulls the trigger. Cube suplexes him into the team. Teddy flashing away effort, doing his best, actually misses that solar flare. Lehen's also missing the flash taunt, or the taunt on Shen. Not a flash actually used. And this fight actually panned out pretty good for T1. They did not end up getting Cube in the end, who has the really big shutdown on him.
If they do commit onto the Mountain Drake, okay, trying to go 1v1 here. In comes the TP from the right side. Faker is gonna be pinned here, 2v1. Can he get out of this one? They're trying to burst him down, and down he will go. And now the equalizer is gonna slow a bunch of them. In goes the Shen for the big time engage. That's already 5-on-3. And he might be already closing out the final chapter of this book, as Effort is also not going to get away, and that will be the easy Mountain Soul.
Yeah, the Void Staff, not the Morello, so fighting the good fight against the Forbidden Book, as Faker, yeah, he just got flanked on.
Yeah. They tried to clear out the wards, you know. Props to them. They tried to put down some control wards, but they didn't get that very important one that ended up just flanking Faker there.
And Effort, I mean, ultimately,
일단 나 구웠어. 다 죽여버려.
he almost swore. He
야,
said, I have ult.
얘들아, 용 먹자.
Dragons.
가자, 사용 가자.
Let's get four dragons.
바로 돼.
Or
And look at Cube, he's just running at them. They know they have such
That's a beautiful
win. The equalizer is just the icing on the cake at this point, as Teddy is also going to have to flash away from this one. Everybody running with their tail between their legs.
for Hanwha Live Esports, because they're taking game one off of T1, who, all right, let's take a look at this replay. Cube, he said, let's do this. Goes in E. I mean, that was a beautiful E.
Yeah.
And such a combo, too. Equalizer with the W.
Not only did they draft fun stuff because they're really nice and flashy.
Handicap at the knees by the drafts and have to mechanically outplay the opponents over and over.
How about a 4-on-3? Well, it's going to turn into a lot better for Hanwha, as Shen is going to come in. There it is, mixing everybody up on top of the Rumble. It's exactly what you're going to get with this kind of comp, as T1 saw it coming, but perhaps they didn't know it was going to be this scary, as Hanwha Life now going to push in with the Baron and take game number one.
All right, well, that's going to be it for game one. Now, can Hanwha Live do what I think many people did not expect, which would have been